Hi, good morning everyone. This is Cindy from Two Crafty Little Sisters. And for today's project, I am in the mood to make fall cards. And when I was perusing scrapbook.com, they had so many cute new stamp sets out that I ended up purchasing way more than I probably could ever use. But, oh well. So this set I bought is from Echo Park. It's a perfect autumn. And it's got just some really just adorable little stamps in it. So that's the stamp set that I used. I also used Lawn Fawn's Perfectly Plaid Fall paper set. It's got some really neat, pretty papers for fall. So I ended up using something out of this pad. And then to color in my leaves and around the bear, I used my Prismacolors that I absolutely love. And the colors that I used were violet, rouge, red, citron, very pre, and white. Oh, there we go. Here it is. Violet, crimson red, lemon yellow, grass green, and white. I'm just looking at the French words. So anyway, those are the colored pencils that I used. So let's get started making this card. For the base card, I cut out a piece of craft cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I scored it at 5 1/2. And then for the next layer, I used some of the Perfectly Plaid paper, and I cut it at 3 1/2 by 5. And we can attach that to the front. There we go with that. The next layer I used was just orange cardstock, and I cut it 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. That on there. And then for the top layer, whoops, I cut it 3 by 4 inches. And then getting my MISTI tool out, got my stamps here. And I can position them just where I want them to go. Okay. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I find sometimes with craft cardstock, you need to stamp it twice. It just sometimes doesn't get a real good stamp, real good coverage. As you can see there, it's kind of light. That's the one of the best reasons I like the MISTI is that you're able to put the stamps down exactly where they are. I'm still not liking that. I want a little bit more coverage. Better. There we go. We got that done. And then for the leaves, I mounted the leaf on an acrylic block so that I could kind of position where I wanted it to go. And because I've done this on a craft mat, this comes right off. And we'll clear that off. Okay. Now with that, it's time to start coloring. And what I did with the bears, just to give it some highlight, I just kind of really lightly colored it inside the lines. I just bought my Prismacolors and I have been practicing blending and coloring. It's a great thing to do while you're sitting in the doctor's office waiting for your appointment, sitting at the airport waiting for your flight, and I even color during the flight just because it, takes up your time, and I'm learning at the same time. There you have that. And then I took the yellow and just kind of really lightly penciled around the leaves. I don't want them real dark, I just want it real light. And you get the idea. You could use markers. Those would look great too. But I was in the practicing my colored pencils mode. So when I was creating this card, that's what I went for. So there you go. There it's all colored in, ready to go. Oh, one thing I forgot. I did kind of, using the Distress Ink Vintage Photo and my blending tool, I just wanted to get just a little bit of a line around the edge. Just kind of defines the cardstock a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, there you have it. A nice fall card. Just waiting to be sent to a friend that you'd like to say hello to. So there it is. Thank you for joining me. We'd really appreciate it. I hope you have an opportunity to make a nice little card and send it to somebody. We'll be coming up with some more cards, some more autumn cards, because I really love this stamp set. So Thank you for joining us again. Have a great week. Bye for now.